Now, a slow ecological disaster is unfolding in the Andes. The World Bank says mountains that used to be coated with thick layers of ice and snow are receding at a very alarming pace. The organization also warns that things are only going to get worse unless the world acts on climate change. Park Ji-won reports.
Most glaciers in the Andes will have completely melted away by the year 2080 if the world fails to counter the threat of climate change. This is the stark warning issued by the World Bank in its latest climate change report. It concludes the world's average temperature could rise by 4 degrees Celsius by the end of the century if the world doesn't take appropriate actions to stop global warming. The report, which mostly focuses on Latin America, the Middle East, and North Africa, says glaciers have already significantly retreated in the Andes. It says that if the trend continues, cities around the mountain range could be at risk of flooding and freshwater supplies could start to dry up. The grim projection carries on by saying that if the average global temperature rises by more than 4 degrees Celsius, sea levels will rise by more than 60 centimeters. This would increase the risk of storms and tropical cyclones, especially for low-lying countries and small island states. The report also predicts that in the Middle East and North Africa, warmer average temperatures will threaten already scarce water resources and negatively affect crop yields. The report, drawn up from the work of international experts, calls on governments to aggressively tackle their carbon emissions. The report also urges the development of alternative energy, appropriate agricultural technologies, and raising the energy efficiency of buildings and public transport. 박지원, 아리랑 뉴스.